Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out So I Danced by DPR. And I'm very excited. The last music video was actually probably like one of my favorite songs by Christian with Peanut Butter and Tears. And the pinned comment by Dream Perfect Regime actually says, "Don't go insane." Melting emoji. I think it's too late because every time I react to one of Christian's music videos, I am absolutely in awe, and the last one was really no exception. And again, I really want to say thank you to those who commented on the video and were so incredibly insightful, respectful. I truly kind of like feel like whenever I react to his music, to his work, I always find the comment section to be so incredibly positive and very supportive. So I just wanted to take a quick second to thank you guys for that, and from people giving their own insights, which will help me also in shaping up the interpretation of the story as I take it. I'm always looking at the comments to see if something can change the way that I'm thinking, or something that can add to something that I thought about, much like the kid in the last music video that could potentially represent like a traumatic experience all by itself, and not just something that triggered a memory or something like that. Like I talk quite a bit in that reaction, so I'm not even remembering everything that I said, but the comment section was definitely very not just insightful, also talking about your own experiences and everything else. And I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time, and also for feeling comfortable enough to share your own experiences, your own thoughts, and what you're going through, and how this music helped you personally. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to see that the comment section, whenever I react to Christian's work, is incredibly supportive. So thank you all so much. So now, without further ado, let's get into So I Danced by DPR. Ian, right now.
This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. It seems to be a sudden general explosion of mass homicide. No further details available at this time.
Oh, that's the green from the last music video.
Hello, on our way to the show. Your sweet face is turning cold as the fires begin to draw.
That's kind of like sci-fi Mad Max.
I left all the water running at home. Then drove around with a car that we stole. All of a sudden they just wanted to know how I really feel.
Just like Mad Max Noir. Oh. Damn. Now I'm getting some Sin City vibes too. The keys. Nice. So everything is in his mind, basically. 3 days later. Okay.
Beautiful roses of flamingos are turning into giant pink rats. Let me know how many knives are in.
Oh, doggy.
Don't get cold. Your world is just about to.
Oh, nice.
Then drove around with a car that we stole. All of a sudden they just wanted to know how I really feel. So I just.
Is the safe is like his mind that he's trying to break into? Because everything is happening within his mind. This is like what? Purple colored, like oh, like rose colored glasses, kind of like as a symbolism. And that's the darkness. Oh shit. Oh, did he shoot the ass? Jesus. Watch for the balls. This song is addicting as fuck. Oh. Holy shit. Like, if this was black and white-ish, this would look like Sin City. Very Robert Rodriguez kind of filmmaking style to this one. Oh. Oh, that's Mito. Okay. I thought we were kind of done with Mito. In a way. I guess you're never really done with your demons. Muffins? No blueberries, I hope. Oh, there's the key. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's not your regular story.
This is like...
God, this shit sucks.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, fuck. There's all the darkness consuming. Can you open the door? Oh no, the dog! Oh no.
This is how I really feel. So I just danced.
Oh, and we see on the TV actually,
So I just danced.
he's smiling but the darkness is consuming. Does the dog represent something unfortunate? Like leaving, unfortunately, the dog behind, is that supposed to be like very symbolic? Does Christian have a dog or used to have a dog? I'm not really sure. Cause I would go back for the dog, for fuck's sake. Never leave the dog behind. This was incredible. So we see a couple of similar parallels between this and Peanut Butter and Tears. In terms of like the green smoke and the whole greenery that is consuming, like these clouds and smoke in general and all of the green. The safe that they're almost like trying to break into and rob to get the key. It's almost like they broke. It reminds me a little bit of like the wall in the mind of Sam in Supernatural when his soul was trapped and Castiel put a wall in his mind, because if that wall was to crack, and he would basically be completely destroyed by his soul being so tortured in purgatory or in hell. So it's almost like subconsciously, like he has like his green screen friend, Green Man. I love the fact that he's a green screen man, because it like alludes to a little bit of that meme that we see online with the green screen man that is in every single movie. That is someone that is actually invisible in post, but here they make him visible because it's in his mind. Only Christian can see him. So he helps him along the way, and it's almost like a personality all by itself. And it's green, much like the green smoke and the green clouds and all. Then as they break into the safe is like almost the representation of the mind that is very, very tortured because of the various traumas, the things that he has gone through. And by taking the key, he basically cracked the wall by setting off the alarm. I'm kind of like trying to throw it back to Supernatural again. But he cracked the wall, the alarm goes off, and there comes Mito, which is the representation of all of the evil within his mind. Everything becomes consumed by the darkness, and like the shot of him like talking before the scene turns to black and white, it legitimately looked like something out of like a variation if Spy Kids went dark. Like the filmmaking style, again, there's very Robert Rodriguez-esque kind of filmmaking style and an aesthetic that feels incredibly inspired. And the black and white looked absolutely incredible. It obviously reminded me a little bit of Mito, the movie. and the shots of the car scenes, the car chase, and all that kind of stuff, it looks like if Sin City was a color movie and not black and white-ish. So the interesting part about like the beginning of the music video, like we see Christian, like as he's firing the shots, you see obviously the green smoke is pretty much like it is a given, but we also see like all of these different confettis in a way too. It's almost like everything is happening within the mind of Christian, and the car that he is trying to blow up and does blow up in the end is almost like another episode or another demon that he has to power through or get over, kill, whatever word you want to use, for him to be able to keep his mind intact as he's going on this master plan with his green man friend, to break into the safe and get the key. Though we do see a couple of different keys in the beginning of the music video after they blew up the car. Each key represents a different door within the mind of DPR Ian, and each door needs its own separate key. It's almost like chapters in a way. I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent the amount of songs on an album or something else, or just the basically different episodes, different demons, different doors that I need to open. Because we do have, I believe it was at the end of the last music video, where there was almost like this Lucifer hand, a devilish hand that is about to grab like some keys or something like that. And we actually do see now a sticky note that says Mido on the side there. So that's pretty cool. Mido has like this, Christian, sorry, has like this super sadistic smile in this shot. Actually, there's something of a Jack Nicholson kind of Joker that I'm seeing in this shot, for example. Like he legitimately looks like a bit of a Tim Burton character here, which is awesome. The interesting part about the other man who wear almost like these pink, or is it purple? Pinkish, like to me it represents like rose colored glasses that he's literally wearing. So actually one of you guys touched on this in my reaction to Peanut Butter and Tears, talking about how their manic side, the person who is commenting, were never exhilarating. They have a different kind of bipolar, which tends more towards depression and less intense hypomaniac state. But they also commented that they like the way that Christian depicts the elation while danger and unease is always around him. And they also commented that they had one full manic episode, and while it was fun at the time, it caused damage to some parts of their life because they didn't care about anything except feeling invincible. I feel like there's maybe that touches on Christian as he goes around and murks everyone within his mind and like blowing cars and shit. But to me, like the Pink Men guards, shout out to Jesse Pinkman, they almost like represent the feeling of seeing the world as perfect as you're in that state and nothing can damage it. And if something tries to, I will fucking guard it as if my life depends on it, which is why they're wearing, like, I'm guessing it's kind of like a representation potential of like rose colored glasses. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But then the flip, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not, maybe it is, or maybe the Pink Man is flipping the Green Man, and the green is also like a representation of being ill as well, like being sick. So it's like whatever is happening, it's still within the mind of Christian, which is still depicting a state of being unwell. So I'm not sure if the pink is supposed to, if one is supposed to blame the other, one thinks that the other side is wrong. Like Mido is the end all and be all, and that is the darkness that consumes everything. And that's when, I don't know, something like the Mido movie it reminds me of, or the music video with the Grand Budapest Hotel vibes, where I wasn't even sure who kidnapped who. Was it Mido Christian or Christian kidnaps Mido? So I'm not sure if this is like the two sides of his brain are trying to blame one versus the other. Like, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. When in reality, everything is fucking wrong because it's happening within the mind of one person. And then that basically kind of like, also there's an eagle, the statue of what looks like an eagle, which is kind of ironic because it's supposed to like represent, if I'm not mistaken, like freedom. And there's like a pirate ship, like as he is robbing the place. I'm not sure what was about the what does the flag represent. Also, the green man has like a hat that has like an eye at the back of it, which was interesting. And the eagle taking over the world as his world is completely crashing down because everything is happening within his own world. This was kind of it. It's almost like I'm not sure if that was the plan to just grab it. Was it? Like, they should have expected, but at the same time, the price, getting the key was more important than logic, maybe. And the fact that the green man was the one to take it is also really, really interesting. And then obviously the whole place goes to shit because it prompted the release of Mido, who's the ultimate protector of that safe, of that mind, because it's the thing that is consuming his mind potentially as he is escaping it. And there's a giant statue of someone with a hat on. I'm not sure who's that supposed to represent, honestly. I'm honestly just blown away by the filmmaking more so than everything. Like, the song itself is addicting, and like there's another Pinkman that almost got run over, which is also really, really interesting. And they're going into like this green sand smoke, which is also really, really interesting because I'm not sure if the green is supposed to represent, again, usually it could represent like the color of like illness. So it's like an underlying thing within this entire music video to let us know that whatever is happening is not actually okay. I am worried about the dog, though, to be honest. And Mido almost completely taking over everything. And there's something that looks a lot like the Mido movie, like the black and white scenes. And like the tornado, the mine that is going out of control, as it's basically like a brewing tornado that is going to destroy everything within its path. It's also very, very symbolic. And I wonder, what does the dog kind of like represents, because they left him. Did they forget him, or does the dog represent something traumatic? A traumatic experience that again triggered something? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section if you know something about a dog within Christian's life, but I really feel bad about the dog. The smile at the end as he's saying, "So I just dance and this is how I feel," as behind him the TV is being consumed by a black and white visual of who I assume is potentially like Mido or something, is also really, really interesting. And like the sand clock that we just saw, like time ran out as they need to escape. And that puppet, what was that? What was that? Trying to think if that's supposed to remind me of wait, isn't that a reference to the Mido the movie potentially? I'm not sure, but I'm blown away by this concept. The song itself is fucking awesome. It's so groovy. I left all of the water running at home, which is also really, really, that's interesting because like the place is going to flood. Like, there's so much happening in this music video, and it was incredible. So I feel free to let me know if you have any additional thoughts to this, because I'm sure that I didn't cover even half of whatever was happening in here, and I'm actually really looking forward to some answers if I missed something, and some additional information. If you guys know anything, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed it. If I made any sense, let me know as well in the comment section, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend ahead, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.